Hey, how you doing? Yatehe, Lone Wolf here, and welcome to episode 8. And today we're going to give away our gemstone on a sticks. You guys, it's been really hard. We had a lot of entries, but I think we got it. And guess what? Here we go. The first winner is right here. Our first winner of our gemstone on a stick, and it's going to come with a special extra. It's an uncut ruby and it's a cut ruby, and they're both from Georgia, North Georgia. Lone Wolf mined it himself, and I did not cut it. I paid to have it cut, but it's a very nice prize. Check it out. Very beautiful. It's a opaque. Okay, this ruby is very interesting. It is a 3.08, okay? And our first winner is, here we go again, Rose Johns. You're the winner from Indiana. The winner, chicken dinner. And Rose Johns. And guess what? We have another winner. We got another winner. And before I give it away, I want to tell you, this is a 4.80. Look at that one. This is a 3.08. Look at the difference in size. This one is bigger than this one. It's amazing. They're both rubies. How can that happen? They're from different countries, different minerals. It's all really cool. That's why you need to learn about gemstones. And guess who's going to win this one? This one comes from Southeast Asia, I believe. This one came from Georgia. I'm not guaranteed where it came from, but I know it did not come from this country. You can tell by the size, the clarity, everything, okay? American ruby, Southeast Asia ruby, okay? Very, very, here we go, the winner! Again, it is Olivia Parker from Georgia. Congratulations, Olivia Parker. And guess what I'm going to do for you two women? I'm going to go there and give them out personally. I got my crew right now making my reservations. I'm hooking up with Rose Johns in next month. Will be, what will that be? I believe it's going to be March. My crew said I'm meeting her in March. Okay, I just do what my crew says. And I'm going to go see Olivia April. I'm going to give this away, and I'm going to film it all, you guys. It's all going to be filmed, and you're going to see me give them away, so you guys know it's not a joke. This is real deal, real McCoy, okay? So I just want to let you know I'm really happy. All right, man. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just so darn excited. Did you notice I wore my Sunday's best? I mean, I went all out today, man. I'm all dressed up, ready for church, man, because I'm excited. And here we go. Guess why we're here? We're here because gold and silver has been going up like crazy. Yesterday, gold was up over $5,000, okay? Silver was, I think, $118. But guess what happened today, guys? And yesterday, the dealers, I got so mad, the refiners quit buying silver again. Remember, we went over that. They even quit buying gold this time. And we're all saying, what the heck? Why aren't they buying? And everybody's having a fit. Why aren't they buying? Well, guess what happened today? Gold went down $384. Right here, it's 4,903. It went down $384 today. Those dealers and those refiners weren't so stupid not buying yesterday. Guess what happened also? Silver was 118, I believe. It went down $29 today. It closed at $29 down. They weren't so stupid not buying. So, you know, everybody gets mad. Why aren't the dealers buying? Why aren't the refiners buying? You know, they've been in business like myself a long time. You know, they know what they're doing. Silver went down $29. It's at $84 right now, but it's still very high. When I started this program, you guys remember, it was $50, and I believe gold was way $42, so $4,200. So, anyways, I started this program a long time ago because I used to sell. Gold when it was $300 an ounce, and silver when it was $5 an ounce. This was my shop right here. My shop. That's my buddy. He played football for the Buffalo Bills, Mike Rockwood. He's in my shop in the 90s. That's my coin and jewelry store. And Mike came in, and we're hanging out. He's autographing a football for me. But anyways, back then I was selling silver at $5, gold at $300, and I was selling a lot of gemstones, you guys, that are very valuable today. That back in the 90s and 80s, they were not very valuable. And that's why I'm here right now. I want to start this program to bring some education to my pack so you guys can learn and maybe get educated a little bit so you don't get ripped off. I don't want to see anybody get ripped off. That's why I started this whole program. I'm not making nothing. Yeah, sure, it'd be fun if I can make a couple little bucks here and there playing with a couple of gemstones, but that's what it's not all about. So it's all about helping you all out. All right, we're going to move on here to about the diamonds. And we're going to get into diamonds a little bit right here. First, I want to go over lab-created diamonds. Right here, lab-created diamonds. Do not buy lab-created diamonds. Right now, there's a big thing going on with lab-created diamonds. You can buy a lab-created diamond machine to make your diamonds at home. It takes you about 7 days, and the machine will cost you about $200,000. So guess what that did? The lab-created diamond market has just boom. What used to pay $2,000 for a diamond 2 years ago, 3 years ago, is probably worth a few $100s now. So I would not right now. All the lab-created diamond companies and factories, they're closing up because there's no money in it. Nobody's buying them. And what that has done is it kind of screwed up the whole diamond market. The only thing that's selling and going up right now are your fancy colored diamonds. Those are your off-color diamonds, different colors and stuff. So those are still doing good. And what's doing really good are your European and your mine-cut diamonds. And if you look right there, you'll kind of see a chart. But the modern has a table of like that, okay, where a European or mine cut will have a table. The top of it, the top table, will be about that big around, the same carat weight, okay, where the same carat diamond might be a 1 carat, might have that big a top of the table, where the mine cut European will have a narrow one. Look at the picture there, you can see it. And that's what's going up, is the old European cut. And I think why is because they're making the old lab created diamonds with the modern cut. So everybody wants the known diamonds, that they know that's a diamond for sure, and that's with the small tabletop, the narrow tabletop at the top. And I think that's what's causing those diamonds to go up in value like crazy. Even Taylor Swift just got engaged. We all heard that. And guess what she got? Of course, she got a European cut diamond. Because the thing is, what I think, when a girl or a guy or somebody sees a 1 carat plus European or mine cut diamond, you can kind of tell just by looking at the table. And, and that's what girls are all about. They want the real thing. They don't want fake, okay? And once now everybody knows lab-created diamonds are junk, no girl's going to be happy with it. You know what they want? And what everybody's going with? Sapphires. Sapphires. And before I take a seat, I got to show you this. Heated sapphires from Sri Lanka, especially. Do not buy heated sapphires, especially from Sri Lanka right now. They're pumping out a lot of them. They're heating so many sapphires, and the reason they're heating so many sapphires is because they need a lot of them right now for wedding rings. Because so many people have gotten away from the diamonds. They're afraid of them because there's no value, and they don't want to go buy something for $2,000 and find out it's worth $100 or $200 10 or 20 years later. So they went to sapphires. And I'm going to sit down, take a seat, kind of explain a little bit about sapphires and why they're so cool. Oh, hey, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm just sitting. You caught me playing again, man. I can't help it. I just, Olivia, you got a beauty here. And Miss Rose, look at that. Look at that. Oh, my God. I'm so happy for you. I did hear a rumor. Let me tell you what I heard a rumor, though. Miss Rose Johns, I heard this rumor. I don't know if it's true, but I heard she goes by Ruby Rose. And then if that's true, that'd be so cool. So Ruby Rose, I hope it's true. Congratulations again. All right, we're getting back. I'm just sorry, you guys. I'm just so happy. Anyways, here we are again, and we're going to get into sapphires, okay? Did you guys know? Do me a favor, you guys. Close your eyes just for a second. Right now. 1, 2, 3. Close your eyes and think of sapphires. Think of what color? Sapphire. Real quick. Think of sapphires. Okay, open your eyes. What color did you see of sapphire when you closed your eyes? I know what you seen. You seen blue. You seen blue. Of course you seen blue. You know why? Because you're a racist. I'm just kidding, you guys. I love you all. I'm just kidding, okay? See, sapphires, let me do this. Let me do this test just to prove you're really not a racist, okay? Think of people. We're in a park, okay? We're at Disneyland. Close your eyes. Look at the people, all the people in line. What do you see? You see all colors, right? There you do, because you're not a racist. The reason you see sapphire is because people think sapphire just comes in one color. They don't. They're like people. I'm trying to get, that's why I use, I'm sorry. I didn't, they're like people. I see them like people. They're like a living. They're alive. Each stone is itself. Each stone, each color is beautiful. You can't say one color is more beautiful than another color just because it's a blue sapphire or a red sapphire. Did you know a red sapphire is a ruby? So just because it's red or blue, that makes it worth $8,000 to $20,000 a carat because it's those colors. You telling me a yellow or a teal or a green sapphire is not worth nothing but $100 a carat because it's a different color? That's, I've always thought that's BS, and I still say it's BS. A sapphire is a sapphire. It's the same thing. Just because it's a different color don't mean diddly, okay? I tell you what means diddly, if it's heated or non-heated, if it's real or fake. That's the only thing that matters, okay? Some of my favorite colors would be on sapphires and also spinels, but I'm really getting into the spinels. Spinels, I've been overlooking like everybody else for the last several years, and now we're all looking at spinels, okay? And this is why we're looking at spinels, and then I'll get into the colors again, is because wedding rings and why people are looking at sapphires for wedding rings. Hardness of a diamond is a 9. So your diamond hardness is a 9. Your sapphire hardness is 8.5. Your spinel hardness is an 8. And for a wedding ring, you really want something an 8 to a 9 so it doesn't scratch up. So they hold up really good in wedding rings. Everyday rings, okay? If you're wearing a ring just occasionally, every now and then, other stones are just fine that are softer with a 7. I wouldn't really go below a 6. But you're getting into opals and stuff like that. Be really careful when you go out. Just take them off. Be careful. But that's why we're leading the spinels and sapphires, because of the diamond market just kind of crashed. Everybody's afraid. So we're going into spinels and sapphires. And let me get back. Some of my favorite color of sapphires is a party sapphire. You say, oh, Lone Wolf, what's a party sapphire? Well, I tell you what, a party sapphire is really cool. It's like that. Look at here. See there? It's like two colors coming together. You could have yellow and blue coming together, and then you could have might make a little green off to the side, or you could have a blue and green coming together, might make another color. And to me, those are really special. If I was going to get engaged, it's because, say, your girl likes green, you might like blue, and it's both of those colors coming together and it's just a one-of-a-kind stone. Because if you get something like that, there's not another one like it in the world. You're not going to get another party sapphire that has not a real one, okay? Buy a natural real stone, okay? And non-heated. And that's something Lone Wolf will make sure. If you got something from me, I'm going to make sure it's non-heated. It's certified, registered through GIA. That's who I recommend anytime you buy anything online. If you're doing it yourself, especially. If you're going to go through a gemologist or a reputable jeweler, you don't really have to worry about a GI certificate, but if you're going to do it yourself, you want to use it. And I like the color shifting, color changing gemstones, and it's kind of crazy. That's why I bought the gemstone right here, this tanzanite, this 29 karat tanzanite. You know why I bought this one? It's different than all the other tanzanites. See, Lone Wolf is different, and I like different things. This is okay, it's a tanzanite certified, but it goes from purple to blue. Oh, no, most of them go to blue to purple. Yeah, 90% will go blue to purple, but guess what? I'm an oddball. This is an oddball stone. It goes to purple to blue, okay? And that's why Lone Wolf got it, and I got it for a few $1,000s cheaper because it's an oddball. But you think it matters? It's a tanzanite. It's 29 karat. It's crystal clean. It's beautiful. What does it matter? That's, again, color. People are so hung up on colors, especially gemstones. when it comes to gemstones, just find a color that's got beautiful colors, it bangs, it sparkles. And here's another fancy color. And what's really good to buy right now is a fancy colored gemstones and stuff. And here's another fancy color right there, the teal. You'll see it there, the teal color. And that's a teal, a fancy color, and that there is very reasonable right now. You can get the teal color, you can get green, you can get all the different color, yellow, all the different color sapphires for like hundreds of dollars. It's in the hundreds per carat, not the thousands per carat, okay? So they're very reasonable, the other colors. And something else I'll do for you. If you look at that picture, you'll see right there, you'll see commercial grade. When I talk about commercial grade, there's a blue, I don't know what the stone is for sure, but that's a commercial grade. I believe it's a sapphire. Then you're going to see a teal sapphire. That's a commercial grade. And you'll see the inclusions in them and the flaws, because they have to use those. When I say like Daniels and Zales, and I don't want to dog on them, okay? They have to use those kind of stones because they need thousands. They're pumping them out by the thousands. They're big. And so they just will put anything in there, any quality. That's commercial quality, okay? Now, when Lone Wolf uses a gemstone, guess what I'm going to use? Look at the picture right there. Look at my teal sapphire. It's a beauty. It's clean. You're going to get a clean stone. Okay, now we're going to get in a little bit about Spinels. Spinels, okay, let's do this. Let's close your eyes. Think of Spinels. What color do you see? You didn't see no color because you never heard of Spinel. I know, me too. But they come in all colors too, you guys. Just like sapphires, they're beautiful, all colors. But the red Spinel and your blue Spinel, those are very expensive, okay? And again, it's because the blue Spinel, you can think, people think it's a sapphire, okay? They can't afford a sapphire, blue sapphire, so they get the blue Spinel. And the same thing, why is a red Spinel so expensive? Because it looks like a ruby, but it's less expensive. So it caused those stones. And the Spinels are found right along with the sapphires. That's why they're a lot of the same. They have a lot of the same minerals in it. That's why they're both about the same hardness. That's why they're both really good. And let me show you. There's some colors right there. You'll see some different color of Spinels. That's some Spinels. I just purchased 3 of those. Those 3. They're all 3 of those are over 2 carats each. Lone Wolf likes to buy Spinels, sapphires, any gemstone I buy, usually 2 carat plus. The under 2 carat are for the young bucks. But us wolves, we like the big stuff. But anyway, that's just me. So getting back into the Spinels, I just bought this one. If you look right there, it's a color change Spinel. I didn't know it was a color change Spinel right there, but I had it certified after I bought it. I just liked it because I thought it was color shifting. But I bought it just as a regular Spinel, and I paid $1,000 for it, you guys. It's a 3.05 or a 3.15. I can't remember, but it came back certified color changing. And so my $1,000 investment probably just made me a few thousand, but I'm not selling it, so it don't really matter. It's just I play with them for a while. I'll sell it eventually, but that's what usually when I sell them, I send my stuff just like the tanzanite. I'll get this GIA certified because AIG certification is not world known all around the world. GIA is known all around the world. So when I buy on eBay, sell on eBay or something like that, you want to be GIA certified. So yeah, I'll get my Spinel came back certified. So it made me happy camper, man. So let's get into some prices, what I can get for you with some different prices here. Let's look here, right here. If you want to invest a little bit, say you want to invest $1,000, okay? That's not a big investment if we're going to get married or something. I can get you like a 3 to 4 carat tanzanite for $1,000. Very nice. Now, everything I get you is going to be clean, like I explained. It's not going to be commercial, okay? It's going to be the best because you're going to make an heirloom piece. Everything I help you get something you want to make, set in 18 karat gold, make an heirloom. Here I can get you Spinel. I'll get you a beautiful Spinel, 2 to 3 carat, $1,000 sapphire, no heat, okay? Fancy color. It won't be a blue or red, but that's a ruby red. But it's going to be a fancy sapphire, 2+ carat, over 2 carat. Remember, because you're a wolf too. Anyways, $1,000. And here we go. Natural diamonds. I didn't get into these natural diamonds. I said don't buy lab created diamonds. If you can buy natural diamonds, never pass a good deal on natural diamonds. I'm not saying don't buy all diamonds, lab diamonds. Now, I can get you into some natural diamonds. Look at that picture right there. You'll see it wrapped around that teal sapphire. Those are 8-point diamonds. I can get you into some of those 8-point diamonds. They're FG color. The FG color are good colors. Those are so good when you go outside, they turn blue. Those white diamonds to actually go blue in the sunlight. They're so clean and beautiful. That's FG color. Those are natural diamonds. I can get you 1 carat of those for $1,000. Those are 8-point diamonds. You'll get about 12 of those. So you take those 12 diamonds, you wrap them around the party sapphire, or a beautiful sapphire that you and your loved one picks out. Man, you're going to make yourself for a couple, $3,000. You're going to have a $10,000 wedding ring. That's how you put together a beautiful piece. You start with the center stone and you build around it. And that's something that I just love doing. And I'd love to help you out. If you need a hand, you know what? It's not like I can help any. You could call me up. Hey, Lone Wolf, I got $5,000 burning a hole in my pocket. Get me one of those 8-carat sapphires, no heat. Well, guess what? Guys, I can't go just pick them. They're not just sitting there in the trees. It could take me a month, could take me a week, could take me this one. The last one I found, okay, look at this one here. That sapphire, that is an 8.5 carat, no heat. It came back vivid blue green sapphire. That one there only took 35 years to find. That's all, 35 years and no problem, huh? But guess what, guys? The reason it took so long, that sapphire that I just showed you, that sapphire, I normally don't tell prices, but I'm going to give it away, okay? Because you're my pack. I gotta be loyal. Gotta be cool with you guys. I'm in that sapphire for under 6,000. Okay, 5,900. That sapphire right there, if it would have been a blue sapphire without the green, if it would have just been vivid blue without the slash green in it coming back, that would have been $20,000 a carat. Okay, now take 20,000 times it by 9.5. You darn near got a $200,000 stone. Lone Wolf just got that for under 7,000. Okay, just because it was a shift. It was a blue to shift to green. Okay, that's what I love. That's what I'm into. To me, that's worth more than a blue sapphire. You can get a blue sapphire, 9 carat. Those aren't rare. Find a vivid blues, a shift to a green. Okay, to me, that's worth 20,000 a carat. So that's what I bought. So that's what I buy. That's why when I see stuff like that, you can't pass that stuff up. Just like my tanzanite. I bought that tanzanite. I'm selling my tanzanite, you guys, for $8,000. It's a 29 carat, 8,000. I'm going to get it certified by GIA because nobody wants AIG because it's not world known. So I'm going to get this tanzanite certified by AIG. It's going to cost me $150. I'm going to put it on eBay for $10,000. What? Well, it may take me a year to sell it, okay? So my $8,000 will go to $10,000. And if it don't sell, guess what Lone Wolf's going to do? I'm going to go to $12,000 because gemstones go up 10 to 20% a year. They appreciate, okay? This stone I'm in is so good. I bought this. I got a really good deal on that. And I know I'm going to flip that probably real quick for $10,000 on eBay. But I'll see. I'll get it GIA certified in a couple of weeks. I'm going to take a ride down to Costa Mesa, hang out with them, and we'll get it certified. But anyways, just wanted to go over that with you guys a little bit, and we'll see what we can talk about next. All right, there's something else I want you guys to remember, okay? This tanzanite, I don't know if you can see, but it looks pretty light, okay? And the reason I bought it light, and I'm going to explain why. Look at this. Okay, again, look at the picture there. That's my sapphire I was just bragging about, okay? The 9.5 unheated vivid blue from Burma. I didn't mention that either. It's from Burma. That makes a big difference where it's from, not from Sri Lanka. Okay, that 9.5, look after it's set. You'll see I set it in a pendant. Look after it's set, how much darker it gets. That's what I wanted to bring to you. Once you set a gemstone, it'll darken down. Like that tanzanite, once I set it into something, it's going to get darker. If I set it in yellow gold, it's going to be darker than if I set it in white gold. But just to show you an example there, you guys can see, and those diamonds I put around that sapphire were the 8-point diamonds I was talking about. Same thing as the teal sapphire we flashed up there and showed you. Those are the same 8-point diamonds I was talking about. I like using the 2.8 millimeter diamonds around my gemstone because it gives a lot of flash, a lot of bling, and it's I don't know, little cash, a lot of flash, man. What can I say? All right. You know, you guys, I never did tell you how I get my great prices. I don't buy my stuff here in America. And why? It's too expensive. Okay. I don't get my stuff. I don't even have it made here in America because it's too expensive. I get it over in another country. I get it where they make like $50 a week. They're doing very well. Okay. So that's where I get it. So if I buy something for $3,000 and they make $30, $50 commission, they're very happy. I have something made out of 18 karat gold, custom cast. They make a $50 profit. They're very happy. And I'm making them happy. They're making me happy. If I get stuff done here, it costs me triple the money is what I get done there. And it's why I don't want to dog the companies here. It's because of overhead. The overhead these companies have, Lone Wolf don't have. And the overhead that Lone Wolf don't have, you don't have. You see, that's how we're saving money. And my guys are down there. I have eyes over there in East Asia. They're all around the different places, and they tell me when deals come in. They let me know. It's not me out there. I get jingled. They let me know, hey, Lone Wolf, you got to see this one. You know, they know when to bug me, okay? They don't bug me for no topaz or citrines or, the normal stuff. It's got to be something special. I'm really into the color shifting, color changing, the stuff that nobody else is into. That's what I'm really into. But that's how I get my stuff. I get down there. I got people down there. I don't know anybody else that would send, thousands of dollars to $10 too, hoping that they see the gemstone someday, or the piece someday. But I do. I have trust. I've been dealing with the same people for 10 years. I've been in this business, like I said, since the 90s. So in this business is all trust. It's all trust and all being loyalty. And once you lose that, you lose all your connections, man. You don't cheat nobody. But that's just this industry, this business, and I love it. And hey, thanks for hanging out with me again, man. I love it. Remember to hit like and share, subscribe, because you never know what I'm going to tell you guys next.